that need to know, I'm a nonviolent person. When I said what I said, I spoke for the people who felt like Gayle was very disrespectful towards Kobe Bryant and his family. Now, with that being said, what I look like wants some harm to come to a 70-year-old woman. I was raised way better than that. I didn't want no harm to come to her and didn't threaten her. All I did was said, check it out. You out of pocket for what you're doing and we watching you. Have a little bit more respect for Vanessa, her babies, and Kobe Bryant's legacy. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to do what I got to keep doing. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We're very nonviolent. We just want to say that first and foremost. We speak from the heart. Some of you who have no heart don't understand that. But anyway, carry on and enjoy your day.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you get 18% off. We out. Right there, what you're seeing was Snoop Dogg have to clarify some comments he made about Gayle King in his dog head rant. That's what he called her in the rant. And basically, he had to clarify one part when he said, before we come get you, let's talk about it. We back, Goodfella Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. We also going to talk about Snoop thanking Bill Cosby after Cosby shouted out Snoop from the jail cell. All right, and he clarified, we going to come get you comments. Now, everybody, pretty much understood the slang. Nobody in the black community was going to see Gayle King out in Manhattan having a cup of coffee or catch her in L.A. slipping and go snuff somebody's grandma. Like Snoop said, she a grandma. The Gayle King, 65 years old. Nobody have no intentions on putting no hands on Gayle King. When they said come get her, before we come get you, is exactly what's happening to her right now. She getting cyberbullied. Now, are the death threats too much? Absolutely. The death threats are entirely too much. All right? Y'all done frosted, y'all done baked the cake, we done frosted it, but, to kind of put to talk about killing Gayle King, that's doing too much, all right? But the reason it's so bad, and Oprah kind of got away with it with Michael, I believe Michael died in 2019, Michael Jackson, that is. And I remember being in the weight room when he passed away and seeing it on the TV. So that was that's almost 10 years ago or whatever Never Neverland was, right? People had time to heal with Michael. With Kobe, he just died a week or two ago. And people couldn't believe it. So the wound was fresh. It hadn't even started to heal or get a sore open. Michael Jackson, we didn't accepted it, wounded up, or whatever. And Oprah is Oprah. Gayle King and Oprah. Oprah is this multi-billion-dollar woman that, a lot of women, are blinded and they don't believe Oprah is a sellout. It's a lot of women that don't believe it. Older women, that grew up watching Oprah or came up watching Oprah on the TV show and all that and her own network. It's part of the women don't want to admit that they wrong on Oprah. And women don't want to never admit they wrong on nothing. They'll do anything, besides apologize. Okay? They don't want to admit they wrong. But Gayle King, with him just dying and having a little girl die with a whole other family, his wife still mourning and having sisters and stuff of that nature, asked a question which, just like Kobe, just like Michael Jackson, Kobe was, innocent. In the Lisa Leslie interview. So when Snoop said, come get you, it just meant we cyberbullied you. And that's what they did. You can't even open up the internet without you getting, without you seeing your name dragged in the mud, getting dragged through the mud. Now, do you have some feminist, Me Too, sensitive people out there that's saying that they trying to spin it and take the sting off of Gayle King and trying to spin it on Snoop and make it seem Snoop saying, telling people to put hands on Gayle King? No, yeah, that's how they trying to spin it, to put Snoop on the defensive so, Gayle King can slide out the back door. But hey, that ain't gonna happen. Snoop came out there and clarified the slang. Ain't nobody thinking about touching no grandma. So at the same time with Gayle King, man, if she make another effort to do this again and she really want to go through this, then she could put herself through this. So now she know the consequences. Because the blow wouldn't have been so hard if she would have treated the same energy to Gayle King. Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey and some of the other guys that, Oprah Hiller, they got 10 years for something similar. It would have been different. But hey, Snoop thanked Bill Cosby. He reposted College Kid. Shout out to College Kid. He always working. and said, "Love you, Uncle Bill." All right, and Bill Cosby tweeted at Snoop the other day and thanking him for dragging Gayle King and dog walking their name through these social media streets. And I don't know who taught Bill Cosby how to do Twitter. I think he out up for parole next year. At like what, 80 something years old, 82, 83 years old. So, you know, he thanks Snoop. A lot of people, he thanks Snoop, and Snoop, you know, said he loved him. And people said, well, Bill Cosby was convicted. We all know that Bill Cosby thing. They paid all them women to come out and say all that. Now, may he had done some of the things that they alleged he did, yeah. But if it was sudden, if it was so important, why wait 20, 30 years to do so? This is what kind of started the Me Too movement. Obviously, was rumors about Bill Cosby purchasing some networks and trying to change some things. And if Bill Cosby a hypocrite about what some of the black people was doing, yeah, he was a hypocrite like 20 years ago. I remember him complaining about us wearing our clothes and some of the stuff, and he come out and do this type of thing or accuse this type of stuff. But at the same time, this is what spawned the Me Too movement. Anytime you spawn a movement, or just like you spawn a disease, it's gonna be some casualties of war. You know what I'm saying? And the casualties for the clear people was Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey and, you know, some of these other clear people that got caught up in it that it wasn't meant to. It was, the Me Too movement was supposed to be something just to take Bill Cosby out the game, and that was it. But now it's manifesting to, you know, something, you know, much, much more and bigger. And, you know, it was something that it was just meant for Bill Cosby, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. Snoop Show Love Snoop was happening. People say, no, not Bill. Bill deserved, man, shut up. It's people in Hollywood like Steven Seagal, they swept that under the rug, that actually did worse than Bill Cosby. You talking about 20, 30 years ago, they can shove it. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think of Big Snoop and the whole Gayle King kind of mini clarification of what get him mean. Also, he shouted out at Bill Cosby after Bill shouted him out. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Cash App, PayPal. Best way to donate is share the video. Check our music entertainment playlist for much more videos like this in NFL, NBA, and much, much more. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV.